Here it is in the flesh, the new 2019 Perodua Axia facelift range just launched here in Malaysia. There are quite a few highlights here, of course, including this brand new style variant, the inclusion of ESP in most variants, as well as ASA active safety features on the top variant. Pricing, of course, stays the same, starting from just 24,000 ringgit. So let's see what's new, what's not in this brand new range. This, as you know, is the second facelift for the Axia. It was first launched in 2014 with a minor facelift in 2016. Over 5 years, they've sold almost 400,000 units of the Axia, making it by far the best-selling A-segment hatchback in the market today. What hasn't changed, however, is the base price, which is at 24,000 ringgit. That, of course, is for the base Axia E variant, which a lot of people call the driving school spec. It is by far the cheapest car in Malaysia, but you do get what you pay for. For that money, you don't get alloy wheels, no radio, no speakers, no central locking, and you don't even get a rev counter. For the 2019 Axia, this is the only manual variant you can buy. Moving on up, it's all 4-speed automatics. Moving up, you get to the Axia G and the G Extra. The G is priced at 33,500 ringgit, whereas the G Extra moves it up to 35,000 ringgit. With these two models, you get pretty much everything that's missing on the Grade E. You get 14-inch alloy wheels, you get ABS, very important, you get a radio, you get speakers, as well as central locking with the remote control. Between these two variants, there are quite a lot of differences. The G Extra adds on a lot of silver bits on the dashboard, it gets nicer seats, you also get a reverse sensor, but more crucially, it also adds on electronic stability control. So if you're choosing between these two models, please get the G Extra. ESP could be a lifesaver in the future. Moving up, you get to the new Axia Style variant at 38,000 ringgit. This is clearly the visual highlight of the brand new range. The front and rear bumpers are all different, and you also get this nice body cladding around the car with top roof rails. This is to give it that crossover look, and overall it's quite small differences, but with the bigger 15-inch wheels, it actually looks good, especially in this new sunrise orange color. On the inside, this car gets upgraded with keyless entry, a new upgraded white-based instrument cluster, a newer center console design with a bit of chrome trim, as well as even nicer fabric seats. But the audio unit is still the same one as before without Bluetooth, which is a bit of a shame. At the same price as the Style is the Axia SE at 38,000 ringgit. This one doesn't get the fancy crossover looks of the Style. Instead, it gets the standard bumpers with a front body kit with red highlights and side skirts. The wheels are also different, back to 14 inches, now the same as the Myvi 1.3 wheels. In terms of equipment, it's a little bit better compared to the Style, with the inclusion of front corner sensors, turn signals on the side mirrors, as well as window tints. And on the inside, you get red highlights across the dashboard and the seats, and the radio now has Bluetooth. At the top of the range is the usual Axia AV, priced at 43,000 ringgit. On the outside, it looks very similar to the SE, but with the red highlights now finished in black. The wheels are also different, still 14 inches, but with a dual tone finish. At the back, you get standard lights, no more clear lens finish. That one is now exclusive to the Style only. On the inside, all the red bits on the SE are now finished in full chrome, but you do now get leather steering wheel as well as a full touchscreen head unit with navigation and a reverse camera. Surprisingly though, the seats are now back to fabric instead of leather in the previous version. But of course, you can still get leather seat covers from the Gear Up catalogue. But what is a big upgrade is the inclusion of ASA 2.0 active safety systems. This is identical to the one offered in the Perodua Arus flagship, with AEB going up to 80 km per hour, as well as pedestrian detection. This is now the cheapest, most affordable car with all these active safety features, and for Perodua, it is a massive move forward. Going beyond prices, specs and variants, the Axia remains just as practical and economical as before. Up front is a 1-litre 3-cylinder engine making 67 horsepower and 91 Nm of torque, and all variants are EEV certified, claimed to do over 21 km per litre. At the back it's very spacious, and the boot is also fairly big for the car's size at 260 litres of space. So that's our first look at the 2019 Perodua Axia facelift in Malaysia. Let us know what you think of the prices, the new looks, the new style variant, and of course the big safety upgrades on the AV variant. Let us know in the comments section below. For a full breakdown of all the variants, do check out poltown.org and carbase.my. Thank you for watching.